is, it's on my MacBook. Hang on a second. There you go. Jiminy Crickets, can you believe that it's Monday already? What happened to this Easter weekend? It's like it just flew by. I didn't even get a chance to like sleep in because I was doing that camera thing. But I mean, it felt like it just was a regular weekend almost. I mean, we did go see Dungeons and Dragons. That was cool. That was fun. That was a good fun movie. And we did that Screen X where it had the video projecting on the sidewalls, which was kind of cool. But when I'm talking about volume, holy cow, it was like 13. It wasn't even 11. It was dialed up to 30. It was so loud. I'm glad I brought earplugs because I mean, my ears have been ringing ever since. Great story, great fun. Chris Pine is, in his prime. He's freaking hilarious. Everything about that. Great story. But today we're talking about crash. We don't have no stinking crash, but technically we do. It's supposed to be on its way, but it hasn't really showed up. I don't know. I mean, people are still buying houses. Look here, let's take a look. Let's take a quick look here. Let me get this over here. Put my big fat head here. Santa Clara had 300 closings last week. Let that sink in. 300 closings, and we're coming up to a crash. We're coming up to a recession. People are still buying. Maybe it's because they're pulling money out of the stock market and putting their cash into gold and real estate. Maybe that's it. Because, where else are you going to put your money, right? This whole threat of the electronic dollar is going to screw everybody up and all the conspiracy thing going there. I don't know. I mean, 300. So, but that's not single family homes in Santa Clara. Let's take a quick look. It was 142 homes Santa Clara closed last week, single family homes. So 142 of them were single family homes. The rest were condos, townhouses, farms, ranch, mobile homes, you name it, right? Look at that sales volume. That is crazy. That's million. That's almost $3 billion in the first 3 months. Wow. And just look at last week's number. I mean, we closed 600 million. 600 million. And I mean, that's crazy. That puts the average to about 2 million. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, if you go back to see all the houses, see where most of the houses are. Remember, I was telling you, most of the houses on this side are not going to hurt as much as houses on that side. And just look at the number, how dense these look, just as a graphic, right? And you can take, and then look how sparse these are. It's because the people over on the west side of 87, I'm not saying it's the haves and have-nots. I'm just saying, if you have it, if you can afford it, you can buy a house here for 4 million or 3 million or 2 million or 6 million on the west side of 87. I think that's our median right now. That's our median line, because look how sporadic that is. And these people over here, they're buying $1 million, $2 million homes, right? Which is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, that's crazy that you can even do that. This is the villas. Nothing closed in the, wow. That says something. Nothing closed in Silver Creek. That's crazy. But that's where the market is. Okay. Now, you look at everything. We're all doing well, except for poor Napa. Napa last week had 15 closes. We have 183 million homes sold. I mean, in volume sold, average price. I think Napa is a great buy. I mean, if you're going to move anywhere and you're going to buy something somewhere, I think that's really where you should be looking. Napa, Contra Costa, Sonoma. Look, $1 million for a home. They sold 115 homes last week. It's crazy. Okay. I know I've been pushing this CalHFA thing. I've been kind of mamby-pamby about it because there's this onset of giving somebody something for nothing. Yes, they earn equity. I get that. But when you give somebody something for nothing, they don't appreciate it as much. Well, they put it on pause last week. They're claiming that there was just too much demand and they just couldn't handle it. And the people that were administering had to go in their safe space and take a break. And I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Come on, guys. If you're going to do it, do it. It just shows that there's zero resilience in our government. And I have zero trust and confidence in this government anymore. And again, I don't care what politics side you are. It's the government that's ruining this country, ruining this state. So, now is a great time to buy. Yes, the crash might happen, right? The crash might happen. We've been saying the crash might happen for 5 years, and we've really been saying it for 3 years, especially since COVID. And now that COVID is over and the market's kind of doing this and that, we're saying we're expecting this recession to happen. But I don't see it. I don't see it because people are moving into places. They're finding it difficult to find rentals to rent. There's 25 rental applications for every open vacancy. That's for rent right now. Residential vacancy. That's for rent. That's just in the Bay Area. I don't know what it is outside in Kalamazoo or St. Louis or Miami. I'm telling you right here, right now, it's difficult to find rent. It's actually easier to buy a house right now. I think in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see the rates come down a little bit more, and we're going to get back to what we see. And here's the big problem is we don't have enough inventory. So, basic economics 101, there's supply going up and supply going meandering and supply and demand is going up. That forces prices out of equilibrium and forces them to go up. That's basic economics. And there's my microphone arm that I just dropped. I was playing with it this weekend and I decided still to stay away from it. I have all these toys, all these different gizmos. I don't see house pricing spiraling any more than it already has. I think we've seen the dunk in the market, which was last year. I think we're going to see a tighter market this year. I think we're going to see the rates going down and the supply staying down is going to continue to push pricing back up, especially in places like Silicon Valley. I mean, just look at San Mateo, which is let me bring my little mappy map over. Right? San Mateo right here, this whole area, they actually had, they had 118 sales and 1.5 billion in volume. But look, the average cost of a house is 2.4, which means that there's a lot more homes up there that are $5-10 million versus down here in San Jose and Morgan Hill and Gilroy and Milpitas, which will keep our averages down. We saw over here, you go pretty much anywhere over here and you're over $2 million for the most part, right? Like this one, it's probably an original. This one's not going to last long. Lily. Right? And that's in Sunnyvale, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And yeah, I sold a house over here last year. 1,100 square feet. Right? So yeah, that house is probably in okay, decent shape. Look over here by Willow Glen. 1.9, 2.5, 1.6. Guys, there's 3 houses for sale or 3 houses sold in Willow Glen. Let's see what the actives are right now. We have 724 homes for sale, Santa Clara. Now, like Vito, you said 343. Yeah, that was for San Jose. Remember, San Jose is one part of Santa Clara County. That number is 304. 30 of them went to contract, assuming no more came on. But I know more came on, so we probably had, I don't know, 120. So let's take a look. How many more homes are over here? If you're struggling with down payment, we have other programs other than CalHFA. We have other programs, right? Million. $998,000. Oh my goodness. 22 been on market, 50. So look, there's so many homes that you can pick from. You know, my suggestion is, some pins could not be mapped. Why? Because it maxed out at 500. I get it. So there's a ton of homes for sale in all price ranges all over the place. You know, you don't even have to go down here. So many houses, so many options you can buy, guys. There's tons of houses. I don't see this as being critical as a mass. I think what we're seeing is the market is just consuming what we have on a natural direction, right? I mean, let's take a look at the results in single line and how many days on market most of them are. Look, some of them are coming on market, right? These ones in green. Let's get rid of these. I hate these. Not. Boom. Okay, and that did drop the number quite considerably, right? Let's see how many been on market. Wait, oh my goodness, San Antonio Valley, San Jose, 4.399 million. Yeah. So that's wish pricing right there. Calhoun, 591 days. Oh, because it's an 8-bedroom. Nobody wants an 8-bedroom house. Look at that. Probably done poorly without permits, and they're still expect. Look at that. That must be me right there. That looks like somebody dresses like me. Kincaid. There's still deals to be made, guys. These houses are overpriced. Look at this one right here on Vermont. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,130 square feet. Original was $1.8 million. Kills me. Now down to 1.2. On market 254 days. Guys, this is going to be a great project house for you if you're a first-time home buyer. Get rid of those stupid gray floors. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. They put plastic counters. And cheap stove. Okay, let's talk about stoves. Let me find one real quick so I can show you. If you're gonna ask for a premium for a house, you better put some premium product in there, right? This was on sale at Home Depot, probably delivered. I bet you can find a ding in it somewhere or one of them, just because look, these things back here, these little control panel things back here, they signal general quality. Not saying it's bad quality. I'd never say that those, I don't even know what brand that is, but I can tell you straight up, when you see these controllers up here, They're designed for low-end homes, low-end homes, general quality homes, right? And these are kit cabinets. Look at that. These are kit cabinets. They were put together at the house. You can see because you see these little brackets. Well, we're going to do some extra work here. I'll show you this one here. Airport appliance. See how there's no controller in the back? All the controls are in the front. That shows, oh, sorry, let me show you this. Boink. This is airport appliance. I don't make money off of them at all. I buy most of my appliances there if I can. They're decently priced. I'm not going to say that they're the best price, but they always have a ton of stuff in stock. They don't have to go 2 or 3 weeks. They're not volume selling like Home Depot and Lowe's. Their people are good. They're not going to like slam you into the warranty, which of course I never buy the warranty. But see how there's no control panel in the back compared to this? Compared to that, that just screams, well, apartment. That's commercial, right? This thing right here is commercial. That has the air intake down push. But look, so even if you want something like this, I mean, all the controls are on the bottom, on the front here. There's nothing in the back. You're not going to burn yourself. You're not going to do anything. This still isn't the highest quality. I don't even know what brand that is. Gen Air. I don't know why they would do that. They're just cheaping out. They should have put stainless steel there. But yeah, so there you go. Don't cheap out on houses there, on appliances if you're flipping a house. Look at that. All right, let's take a look. Los Gatos. I should do some walkthroughs at some of these houses just so you can see what they look like. Days on market 3. Mark my words, these things will be gone. 3. Where is that? Okay, enough of that. It's been 18 minutes. I hope you all had a great Easter. I'm Vito Scarnecchia with Avatano. We'll see you out there.